Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 526, The Abyss Below, Intermediate. The ocean was a world of silence and darkness. Tom, a deep-sea welder, knew this better than anyone. At 38, he had spent years diving into the black depths to fix oil rigs and pipelines. The job paid well, but it was dangerous. Every dive tested his courage. Tonight, he was 300 meters below the surface, alone in the icy water, with only his torch and tools for company. Tom's breathing echoed inside his heavy diving suit. The helmet's glass visor showed nothing but a faint glow where his torch cut through the dark. He was welding a crack in a massive pipeline. Sparks flew, lighting up the water like tiny stars. Above, his support ship, the Triton, waited. His radio crackled now and then with the voice of his boss, Mike, checking in. "Tom, how's it going down there?" Mike's voice sounded far away. "Almost done," Tom replied, focusing on the weld. 10 more minutes." The water pressed against him, heavy and cold. He tried not to think about the pressure that could crush him in seconds if his suit failed. He pushed the thought away and kept working. That's when he heard it, a low rumbling sound, like metal groaning under stress. He stopped welding and listened. The noise came again, louder, from somewhere in the darkness. "Mike, you hear that?" Tom asked, his voice tight. "Hear what? Everything okay?" Mike sounded worried. Tom didn't answer. He swung his torch around, searching the water. The beam caught something, a shape, huge and shadowy, moving just beyond the light. His heart pounded. "There's something down here," he whispered. "Tom, stay calm. Probably just a whale or a squid," Mike said, but his voice shook. Tom wasn't so sure. The shape was too big, too strange. It didn't move like any animal he'd ever seen. He gripped his tools, his palms sweaty inside his gloves. The rumbling came again, closer now. The pipeline vibrated under his hands. Suddenly his torch went out. Darkness swallowed him. "Mike, my light's gone," Tom shouted. His breathing was fast, too fast. He fumbled with the torch, trying to fix it. The radio crackled, but Mike's voice cut in and out. "Tom, hold, where—" The signal died. Tom was alone in the black. His suit's backup light flickered on, weak and yellow. It barely lit the pipeline in front of him. Then he saw it, marks on the metal. Deep scratches, like claws had ripped through the steel. They hadn't been there before. His stomach twisted with fear. Something brushed against his suit. He spun, but nothing was there. The water felt alive, watching him. He heard a new sound like a whisper, faint and unnatural. It wasn't human. It wasn't anything he knew. "Who's there?" he called, his voice shaking. No answer, just the whisper again, louder, closer. Panic took over. Tom dropped his tools and kicked upward, desperate to reach the surface. But at this depth, rising too fast could kill him. His training screamed at him to stop, to decompress properly, but fear drowned it out. The whispers followed, growing into a chorus of voices, none of them human. He felt something grab his leg, cold, strong, and impossibly tight. He screamed, thrashing, but it wouldn't let go. Above, the Triton waited. Hours passed. Mike and the crew searched, but Tom was gone. The pipeline was found later, its weld unfinished, covered in scratches no tool could make. Divers refused to go near it after that. Some said it was equipment failure. Others whispered about the things that live in the abyss, older than time, waiting for men like Tom to come too close. Vocabulary notes. Abyss. Noun. Meaning, a very deep, seemingly endless hole or space, often used to describe something vast and frightening, like the deep ocean. It can also mean a situation of great danger or despair. Example, others whispered about the things that live in the abyss, older than time, waiting for men like Tom to come too close. Context in the story. The word abyss refers to the deep, dark ocean where Tom is working and where mysterious, terrifying things seem to exist. Similar words: chasm, a deep crack or gap, often in the earth. E.g., the driver stared into the chasm below, feeling uneasy. Void, an empty or vast space. E.g., the ocean felt like a void, swallowing all light. Depth, the deepest parts of something, especially water. E.g., strange creatures live in the depths of the sea. Note for learners: abyss is often used to create a sense of mystery or fear, especially when talking about the ocean or overwhelming situations. Crackle, verb, can also be a noun, meaning to make a series of short, sharp noises like the sound of a fire or static on a radio. Example: his radio crackled now and then with the voice of his boss, Mike, checking in. Context in the story: the word describes the sound of Tom's radio as it struggles to maintain a connection in the deep sea, adding to the tense atmosphere. Similar words: pop, a short, sharp sound, often sudden. E.g., the fire popped as the wood burned. Snap, a quick, sharp sound like breaking a stick. E.g., the twig snapped under his foot. Hiss, a sound like air escaping or static. E.g., the radio hissed before going silent. Note for learners: crackle is often used for sounds made by electronics, fire, or something breaking. It suggests an irregular, sharp noise. Groan, verb, can also be a noun, meaning to make a deep, low sound, often because of pain, effort, or stress, like metal under pressure. It can also describe a person expressing discomfort or complaint. Example: that's when he heard it, a low, rumbling sound, like metal groaning under stress. Context in the story: the groaning sound comes from the pipeline or something unknown in the ocean, creating a sense of danger and unease. Similar words: moan, a low sound often of pain or sadness. E.g., the wind moaned through the empty ship. Creak, a high-pitched sound from something old or strained, like wood or metal. E.g., the old door creaked as it opened. Grumble, a low, muffled sound, often of discontent. E.g., the machine grumbled before it stopped working. Note for learners: groan is often used for heavy, deep sounds that suggest something large or under strain, like machinery or a person in pain. Fumble, verb, meaning to handle something clumsily or awkwardly, often because of nervousness or difficulty. Example: he fumbled with the torch trying to fix it. Context in the story: Tom is panicking when his torch goes out, and his clumsy attempt to fix it shows his fear and urgency. Similar words: grope, to feel around blindly or clumsily, often in the dark. E.g., she groped for the light switch in the dark. Bumble, to move or act in a clumsy, confused way. E.g., he bumbled through his tools, searching for the right one. Clutch, to grab something quickly or desperately. E.g., she clutched the rope to steady herself. Note for learners: fumble often implies a lack of control or coordination, especially under stress. It's commonly used for physical actions, but can also describe speech. E.g., he fumbled for words. Thrash, verb, meaning to move or struggle violently, often with wild or uncontrolled movements, like trying to escape something. Example: he screamed, thrashing, but it wouldn't let go. Context in the story: Tom is fighting to free himself from something grabbing his leg, and thrashing shows his desperate, frantic movements. Similar words: flail, to wave or swing arms or legs wildly. E.g., she flailed her arms as she fell into the water. Struggle, to fight or move with effort against something. E.g., he struggled to break free from the ropes. Writhe, To twist or squirm, often in pain or discomfort, e.g. the fish writhed on the deck after being caught. Note for learners, thrash is a strong word that suggests violent, uncontrolled movement, often in a fight or panic. It's more intense than move or wiggle. Uneasy, adjective, meaning feeling nervous, uncomfortable or worried about something, often without a clear reason. Example, note the word uneasy does not appear directly in the story, but is implied in the atmosphere. E.g., his stomach twisted with fear. For this note, I'll create a related example. Implied context, Tom felt uneasy as he heard the strange rumbling sound in the dark water. Similar words, nervous, feeling worried or afraid. E.g., she was nervous before her first dive. Anxious, feeling uneasy or eager, often with worry. E.g., he felt anxious waiting for the radio to respond. Apprehensive, slightly afraid or hesitant about something. E.g., the crew was apprehensive about diving near the pipeline. Note for learners, uneasy describes a mild but persistent feeling of discomfort or worry. It's often used when someone senses something is wrong but can't explain why. Story written by Grok 3 AI. Images created by Grok 3 AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you.